Hey hooligan, it's Sam. Welcome back. After saying I wanted to upload my comedy videos more often this year, I promptly got sick for all of February. My son Nick, the human biohazard, brought home the flu from school, and wouldn't you know it, right about that time my Medicare insurance provider decided to fuck with my diabetic meds. Diabetes impairs the immune system, so in addition to a lot of mandatory naps without my meds, it took me a lot longer to fight off the flu. I'm still struggling to get caught up, but I got my voice back, so let's get into this. The American Democratic Party primary elections are in full swing. You know me. When do I ever talk about politics? But today I'm taking a look at the campaign slogans we've seen this season. Most of those campaigns are already over. I know, I'm so topical. Anyway, I swung by Ballotpedia, which keeps a record of campaign logos and slogans. Let's see what we've got. You might already be familiar with Andrew Yang's Make America Think Harder, which, aside from building on the great success of Trump's MAGA hats, also does a great job of appealing to Americans' love of math. Something else I noticed, several candidates, Amy Klobuchar, Wayne Messam, and Seth Moulton, just offering their candidate to America. I thought we ended slavery a while ago. But who needs Medicare for all when you could have your very own Deval Patrick? You could make him fight coronavirus with his bare hands. Kamala Harris had a slightly different take, offering herself for the people. But I don't know, that seems a little objectifying, especially for a female candidate. I mean, maybe offer something other than yourself for the people. I don't know, health care? Or perhaps justice for the people. Although with your history, maybe not a good idea to bring up the fact you were a cop. Oh, I know, blowjobs. Everybody loves a good blowjob. And no, I'm not being misogynist. I'm not saying Kamala should give all the blowjobs, although cop is a fantasy for some people. I'm just saying, if the government can offer a jobs guarantee, why couldn't some of them blow? Most of this year's contenders have been Democrats, but there are a few Republicans. Mark Sanford wants you to know he's a financial conservative. I don't know, I think if you're running for president, you should have better qualifications than sounding like my dad. Turn the thermostat down, I'm not made of money! Wow, Dad, you should be President of the United States! I suppose it's still better than Joe Sestak's daddy issues with accountability for America. He's not mad at the American voter, just disappointed. Although I wasn't initially impressed, Joe Walsh's Be Brave sounds like good advice now that the World Health Organization has officially declared coronavirus a pandemic. If we'd had some of that energy, maybe we'd still have toilet paper, and we wouldn't all be wiping our asses with the cover of the New York Times. It's very sad, folks. It's all just fake poos. Although his campaign ended, Walsh wants you to know he'll keep fighting in his new podcast, Fuck Silence. And what better first issue to not be silent about than the coronavirus pandemic and its effect on the economy? How dare so many people get sick and die at the same time? Don't they know he has a stock portfolio? It's like September 11th all over again. Those poor corporations. Did you know that Roque de la Fuente is still in the race? As a Republican even. But that hasn't stopped him from taking a page from Hillary Clinton's book from 2016 and using the campaign slogan, "Together we are stronger." De La Fuente reminds us that it's not technically plagiarism if you add a couple words. Hickenlooper wants us to come together right now. More dad energy from Steve Bullock's A Fair Shot for Everyone. And women can also have dad energy. Warren has a plan for that. Eric Swalwell's not so much dad energy as gym coach. Go big, be bold, do good. And win or lose, get out there and shake the other team's hand. That's just good sportsmanship. To be fair, Gillibrand also has gym coach energy with Brave Wins. And also Buttigieg with Win the Era? Marianne Williamson wants us to join the evolution.
I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Speaking of evolution, Bloomberg wowed us with a new choice for Democrats. I guess American Samoa were really tired of Coke and Pepsi and voted for the Democrat who ran for mayor as a Republican in 2001. Bloomberg also brought us Fight for Our Future, which might have rung a little truer if it weren't from an 80-year-old racist billionaire oligarch. Still better than John Delaney's Focus on the Future. The fight's just gone out of him. The best he can do is adjust his glasses. Tim Ryan says, "Our future is now!" Crap. It already happened? Did I miss it? I gotta say, I'm not very impressed with the future. I was hoping for the cool future with space travel and self-driving cars. I didn't sign up for the post-apocalyptic package, with refugees, walls, pandemics, concentration camps, and the general collapse of government. That brings us to the big fish, Joe Biden, who's wistful about the future with "Our best days lie ahead." It's less a campaign slogan than it is what you say to cheer yourself up on your 50th birthday. Weirdly though, Ballotpedia dropped the ball on the Biden campaign. Wikipedia reminds us that Biden's been through several slogans, so let's count them down. 5. This is America.
Captain Obvious, why are you running for president?
Because it's a lot faster than walking for president.
Captain Obvious.
4.
We are America, second to none, and we...
3. Anything is possible. Or, well, maybe I'm reading that wrong. Let me try a different take. Joe Biden? Anything is possible. 2. Restore the soul of America. Because Make America Great Again was taken. And finally, Joe Biden's #1 campaign slogan, "No malarkey."
Why?
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
I came back from South Africa trying to see Nelson Mandela and getting arrested for trying to see him on Robben Island. He was in prison.
But tonight, the New York Times reviewed all available records and can't find any evidence of that arrest actually happening.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by the... You know the thing.
Make sure you have the record player on at night.
Corn Pop was a bad dude.
I hope you're all staying safe and staying home during the coronavirus pandemic. I know a lot of you in America may not have the luxury of staying home, and I feel for you. At my house, there are 8 of us, and 5 of us are at high risk due to age, diabetes, heart and lung problems. If there is anything I can do to help you during this time, reach out to me. I'm on Twitter at DataFaucet, or you can send me an email at whooligancomic@gmail.com. I want to help you in any way that I can. It would be really nice if we had someone in the White House willing to help us with that. We desperately need that, not just for us, but for the world in general. But whether we get Bernie or not, it's up to us to make the world a better place. And we can do that together. Thanks for watching, and more importantly, being a part of our community. I'm Sam, and I'll see you next time.